Is he awake? Oh, he's awake. Hey, good to see you're awake. I've got a piece of good news for you and two pieces of bad news for you. Good news is we completely removed the tumor. Bad news is it was definitely cancerous. This is your tumor, and yeah, definitely has cancer. The other piece of bad news is I'm not a doctor and have no idea how to sew you back up. Hang in there, buddy.
Retro Rock plays everything.
The SY-989 PVE new game station with AV out and 3D. Yeah. A little worried about that. Rob here, and I've got yet another Famiclone handheld. At least I think it's a Famiclone handheld. I'm going to guess. For you to take a look at. This one came directly from China, as you can tell by the box. They shipped it DHL. Because, you know, that's a DHL thing. You always crush your boxes if you work for DHL. Kind of upset about that. I'll tell you why. I actually like the box art on these a lot. I know it's a bunch of stolen stuff, but I think they're kind of cool. So this one's really beat to heck. Anyway, this one's been waiting for unboxing for a long time, so let's get started. On the front you can see the lovely art, the lie that it's 3D. I do believe it's AV out. I'd crack up if it was 3D. That would like really blow my mind. 999,999 in one. Spare cartridge because, you know, nearly a million isn't enough. 2.5 inch screen. Comes in a variety of colors. Has a battery. Yeah, 1200 milliamp according to this. We'll see. And on the side, the Guy Ping Zhang stuff. Here we go. Photorealistic graphics. Yeah, there's some amazing racing games on here, if you believe this cover. It does warn you not to overheat it. Don't take an axe to it, I think. And don't use running water on it, apparently. It is not hydroelectric. Alright, let's open this thing up. Here we have the PVE, which is... there's debris in here already. Now, it's not the first time I've opened it up to look at it, but I have not, like, unpacked it yet, so any debris came in shipping. Okay. Device itself, the D-pad, it's not really that bad. It definitely feels of cheap plastic all the way around. It looks like it's got a speaker hole here. It looks like there's a speaker behind it. I believe that's reset, select, and start. I'm going to guess that two of these are like rapid fire buttons. AV out is on top. Cartridge slot. Thankfully, there's no screw in the battery cover. No battery in it yet, so I'm going to guess it's underneath. Looking at the back, we have a mini USB charger, a volume control, and an on-off switch. All to be expected, right? Sorry, I was off to the side there for a little bit. What else is in the box? One power adapter for the Europeans. Thanks. I'm not in Europe. I'm in the US. Okay, next. This is nice. I like when they include these. AV cable. One lithium-ion battery. Does it say 1200 on it? It does say 1200 milliamps. And finally, the 999,999 in one random special. And manual. The manual's even like beat up. Oh, man. Bought this one off of eBay, by the way. And diagram telling you what everything is. Looks good. Alright, let's assemble this thing. Battery. Can't get battery out. Can't get the... Let's pop the battery in. Contact to contact. Back cover popped on. And turn her on. Whoa. That's not what I was expecting at all. This menu is completely different from any other clone I've played. I mean, it's got the little round icons, but they're low resolution and they're different. Okay, now we're back to the normal. So they split it up a little bit. Repeats pretty quickly. I don't know if you can see it. Let's turn off one of these lights here. There. Screen's actually okay. There's a little bit of bleed off to the left. Controller works pretty good. This is one of the more mushy controllers I felt on a Famiclone. And I don't mind a little mush. This is quite a bit less cancerous than I thought it might be. Looks pretty nice. Alright, let's plug it in the screen, take a look at a few games. So, a viewer told me that on these Famiclones, this cartridge has nothing on it. All it is a jumper, basically, that unlocks a different set of games that are already on the system. So I thought I would check it out and see. So there should be no chip on this if that's true. No type of storage. Sorry. There we go. Investigative journalism. You won't get this on Famiclones anywhere else. No, no, no. Oh. Yeah, this is looking likely. And there we have it. The viewer is correct. That is nothing but a jumper. Man. What a disappointment. Here we are at the main menu. You can see it's broken into 6 sections. There's adventure game, fighting game, sports games, shot-in game, racing game, and puzzle game. Guess we'll just play one from each group. Yeah, we'll do... Yeah, as you can see, there's like a million repeats. That's pretty typical of these. If you start at the beginning, you generally get the beginning of the game. So that's, you know, just typical. I kind of wish they didn't do that, but that's life. Alright, so we'll go and we'll play Contra. And one player. It's a really good test of the D-pad. It requires some fast movements, so if this game doesn't play well, then you pretty much know the D-pad is crap. And this D-pad's okay. It's got a little bit of mush to it. I'm okay with that. I do like a little bit of mush. Come on, fools. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it does feel pretty good. I like the vertical scan lines it added. No, that's not on purpose, I don't think. I don't know why it would do that. I did have a problem where the cable that came with this just refused to work. So you might want to keep that in mind. Obviously, quality control is not high up on the list for these things. This thing cost me about $13. Oops. Dang it. So, you know, what's to be expected for quality control? I suppose should be happy it works. Oh, man, bad timing. Alright, so there is Contra. The controls seem to work just fine. I'm going to hit the reset button. Note that when you are plugged into the TV, you start to this blank screen. Just hit any button and it will get you out of the blank screen and get you to this main screen. When you start the game and the screen isn't plugged in, it has a little splash screen when it starts, but it doesn't display it here. Yeah, see, it starts repeating right away, so there's really only a few actual games in here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 per tops. Ugh, should I try Urban Champion? Yeah, I guess. We'll try it. Oh no. This is... This is... This is Atari level. Atari level movement here. I have played ColecoVision games that are smoother. Ugh. Can I jump? No. So am I just basically beating the crap out of this guy? Is that the idea? There we go. Ye are Kung Fu, this is not. What the heck? And on to the next one. Alright, that's quality. I can't believe in all the years I've been playing these Famiclones, I haven't run into that game before. Okay, so I did a quote adventure game, a quote fighting game, and, well, it was definitely a fighting game. And here we're gonna go with a sports game. Sports games! We've got Tato basketball, power soccer, 10-yard fight, baseball, golf, soccer, volleyball, badminton, tennis. I suppose the golf is pretty good. None of this stuff I really want to play, honestly. Alright. This reminds me of ColecoVision baseball. Am I hitting first? Yep. Safe. So that must have been the bunt button. Oh. Strike! Come on. Nope, foul. Well, that was way out to the line. Run, run, run! Steal bases! Steal bases! How do I get to... Steal! Go, go, go! Ugh, they won't move. It wasn't really stealing a base. That's redonkulous. They should have kept running. Ugh, really? That's horrendous. Oh yeah, that's it. Grand Slam, go! Go, guys, go! What are you doing? Oh. Safe. Safe. Wait, is that out? That was safe, good. Alright, I think we've had enough of this, but baseball. And two-shotting or shooting game. Contra's here again. Wait, did I hit the right thing? There. There we go. Oh, here's some good stuff. We got Galaga, Galaxian, Raid on Bungling Bay, which is a great game. Combat, Tank. Formation Z, which isn't bad. Final Mission. Millipede. Macross, that's not bad. And then it starts repeating. But still, let's try Gunner. What is this? In the vast universe, far away, there is a peaceful nation consisting of 7 planets orbiting around an artificial sun. Oh no. 4 bombs for free! Nowadays, this would be like something where you gotta pay $1 for the bombs. I just spend $1, see? Be like a pay-to-play type of thing. Do I pick that up? Yes, I do. Oh. This is not bad. D-pad is responding very well. I'm not having any missed presses. I can roll my thumb around it pretty decently. I'm not noticing any spots where it stops responding. Yeah. This is pretty good. Definitely a worthwhile game. Ooh, raindrops. A little face. See that in that little crater? Killer bunnies. And their little carrot missiles. Ooh. There we go, rapid fire. Rapid fire buttons work fine. Some money. Yeah, pretty good. Really not a bad game. Let's do racing game. Okay, we'll start that one. Race America, Ferrari, Excite Bike, which I've always been terrible at that game. Zippy Race, run into that one more than a few times. Road Fighter, Hyper Sports. What does that have to do with racing? And what is Othello? I don't know. Yeah, what does that have to do with racing? I'm not gonna find out. Circus Charlie. Alright, let's do F. Well, I've already done F1 race a few times. What is the difference between this one and Ferrari? About the same. I guess there might be running in it. Well, we'll do. I haven't done Zippy Race in a while. Ugh. Ugh. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, you jerk. It's like riding a motorcycle down I-94. Look at that. Oh, it's just like I-94. Terrible. That is jagtastic. Oh no, I wiped out. Here we go. Made it. Sucker. Gotta really plan your route with this. Oh shoot. Missed a pickup. So wipe out! Alright, enough of that. You can only take so much Zippy Race before you snap. Finally, we have puzzle game. Oh, and no, I have not... the Angry Bird remake. Let's do Balloon Fight. That's kind of fun. I have not forgotten about the 999 in one cart. We'll plug that in and see if that changes anything. I noticed the Plant vs. Zombie remakes in there too. And here we go. Sucker! There's been a few remakes of Joust, but this is among my favorites. It's a well done game. Come on. Oh, lost a balloon. Yay. Come on, you. Oh, he's really stuck up to the top there. Uh-oh. That's the end of me. All right, let's try the multi-cart. Turn the unit off. And I'm going to go to a blank screen here. Sorry about that. My blue screen of death. And power this guy up. And... well, there are some different games in here. I didn't notice any other. There's Xevious. Oh, Thexter. This game is great! I used to play this on the Apple II GS. It looked a lot better on the Apple II, but this is not a bad version by any means. The PlayStation Portable has a version of this that's really awesome too. Let's transform, wait a minute. Come on. You better die. Yeah. Hey, why am I not transforming? Oh, jeez, I gotta pull down to transform? That ain't right. Oh, that's garbage. I did not have much energy left. Or some energy cubes. There's some. Alright. Ugh. Come on! Oh, they made this stuff take a lot more hits. That sucks! Bit harder version of Thexter. Not bad, though. Not for the platform it's on. Oh, there we go. You know what? On the GS it might have worked this way, too. It may have. I think on the PSP they may transform a different button. Die. Die. Honestly, you might want to take a wire and some solder and just solder the pins together that make it look like it's got a cartridge in, because these games are a little bit better. Although, now you'd be missing Balloon Fight. Why would you solder it when you could just stick the cartridge in and keep it in? I don't know. That's just the hack anything, no matter how insane it is, in me coming out. Alright, so we got Flappy, which is not a Flappy Bird clone as I recall. Got Xevious. Got Pac-Man, Defender. And it starts repeating pretty quickly. But at least these games are worth looking at, so you're going to want to keep this around so that you can play them, because there's actually a few good games when you plug the cartridge in. Not bad. Alright, I will be back with the verdict in a moment. Okay, so what is the verdict on the PVE? Well, for the 13 bucks I got it for, it's really not half bad. Note that I'm seeing it for like 30 bucks now, and I don't think I'd go for it at that. The controls work very well. The D-pad was surprisingly good. I've seen a lot of good D-pads on these clones lately, and it's good to see another one that has that. The sound is actually pretty clear. It doesn't distort very much. It's definitely better than some of those Genesis clones. This does only run 8-bit, although it's advertised as a 16-bit system. All the games I've seen are 8-bits. It's definitely a Famiclone. Included games obviously repeat a whole lot. There's probably maybe 100 actual games on here, if even. But the selection's pretty good, and there's a number of games such as Thexter that really do stand out. So it's got some really good stuff on here, and you don't see Thexter in every collection. So pretty good. Again, you know, screen's nice, sounds nice, controls are nice. For 13 bucks, it's a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. And by the way, coming up is, I've got a Famiclone of a Famiclone. That's crazy. So keep an eye out for that. Sorry, Atari will be returning in the near future, and there will be a new GPD XD Live. So see you then. Bye.
Retro Rob's gaming videos.